Young Thug snitches on YSL crew. Young Thug and his YSL crew members have been locked up for a few months now, and it's safe to say that the case isn't looking too good for them. Young Thug, being the leader and founder of YSL, was looking at facing the most time behind bars. That is, until he and his legal team came up with a plan that most street rappers wouldn't respect. Young Thug agreed to snitching on a couple crew members and working with law enforcement to get his sentence decreased. Today we'll be revealing the dark truth about the Young Thug and YSL case. Young Thug was looking at facing up to life in prison according to his legal team. The YSL case is actually very serious and will definitely result in members being sentenced to life behind bars. This case has managed to get a lot of people in trouble, considering Young Thug's entire entourage was involved in these crimes, which consisted of about 20 to 30 men. Young Thug's YSL crew was strictly business. The only problem was it was illegally done. Other than the music, Young Thug and his crew members were involved in a lot of street business, which unfortunately led to people losing their lives and serious crimes happening. If you're a true Young Thug fan, then you'd know about the street life he was caught up in his early life. Young Thug grew up in the hoods of Atlanta and was involved in gang activity at a very young age. At 12 years old, Young Thug was seriously wounded while being caught in crossfire. It's always been a part of Young Thug's lifestyle, but it looks like he just got the wrong people involved in his YSL crew. And that's why he feels like it's time to turn on them to free himself. Young Thug is left with a very tough decision to make. Being a street guy who is obviously aware of the street code, snitching is a no-go. But like I said, Young Thug is left in a situation that can affect the rest of his life. Either Thug works with law enforcement to help solve these crimes fully, or he faces a very, very long time behind bars. Things aren't looking very good at all for Thugger and his team, but he's obviously doing what he has to do to protect himself. Today we'll be taking a deeper look at the Young Thug and YSL case. Things start to get very interesting. We'll be getting into things one detail at a time, so be sure to stick around and watch this video until the end. Trust me when I say you won't want to miss a thing. Thanks for stopping by and visiting us at Lime Report. We post daily celebrity news and updates that you really should know about if you're a fan. If you haven't already, be sure to subscribe to our channel for more videos like this and hit the notification bell to be updated every time we post. Don't forget to leave a like. To make things a little more interesting, we're having a brand new iPhone giveaway. All you gotta do is comment keyword YSL to enter a chance at winning. One lucky viewer is picked at the end of each month. Now, let's jump into this video and find out the dark truth behind Young Thug snitching on his YSL crew members. Young Thug has been stuck between a rock and a hard place, and it's safe to say that he's clearly facing the hardest moments of his life. Young Thug, Gunna, and other YSL members have been locked up behind bars for a few months now, doing all they can to get an early release and working with their legal teams, but still, things weren't looking any better for them. These guys were caught red-handed, and a lot of these serious crimes were tied into them. There's plenty of evidence proving that they are guilty, and there's not much that any legal team can do to help. Young Thug was left with two options, and let's just say neither of them are good. Young Thug can either face up to 20 years in prison, or he can work with law enforcement and help solve these crimes fully, which means he'd have to snitch out a few people that have been a part of his crew for years now. Young Thug and his YSL members are all in the same prison but don't have any contact with each other. They're basically spread apart from each other so they can't talk to each other or plan anything out. The feds have been onto the YSL crew for some time now, and they didn't lock them up until they made sure they had all the evidence they needed. That's the problem. There's so much evidence proving that they're guilty that there's nothing a legal team can do about it. I guess we'll just have to wait and see what happens. The YSL team awaits a trial that will be taking place sometime in 2023. Until then, everyone will remain to be locked behind bars. The only person that has seen outside of prison is Gunna, and that's because he was released for his birthday only. Young Thug is dealing with the worst moment of his entire life and is living in rough conditions. The YSL crew is rock bottom, and there's a lot more for us to find out about this case. For more videos like this, be sure to subscribe to our channel. We post daily celebrity updates and news that you really should know about if you're a fan. Don't forget to leave a like and hit the notification bell to be updated every time we post. Also, comment keyword YSL to enter a chance at winning our brand new iPhone giveaway. Thanks for stopping by. We'll see you next time.